Hi everyone. So let's welcome everyone for a power pack session with the ODUWACOIN. So we have been following ODUWACOIN for some time, and what they are doing. We are trying to understand all these things over here. So just giving a brief about what I know. ODUWACOIN is the first pan-African blockchain currency, and the vision it is to bring back trust to the people, and let's know how they are going to do it. So, they are going to use cryptocurrency to unlock economic power for the people and make money accessible and easier for everyone. It's a decentralized open source blockchain based monetary system, and it uses peer to peer technology to settle all the transaction within the network. It's ingenious to the people, it's reliable, and it's of course secured by the blockchain. So let's know from the official team, from the founder himself, that how is the thing moving at AudioPine and what is the team doing? What are they gonna bring? So, starting with the first question. So, welcome to the AMA today, and would love to have a brief introduction to the community about you, and then we can move on to AudioCoin as well.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. I am Brighton Abalili, uh, the um, the principal founder of Odua Blockchain Solution, the creator of ODUWACOIN. We've been in this space for since 2017. We understand that money must have an identity, and blockchain currency is similar to money. People want to be identified with something that has an identity. So it's the new blockchain culture. So ODUWACOIN is designed not only just to act like Bitcoin, but also to create an identity for the indigenous people and even make it better. For the past 6 years, there's a lot of adoption on cryptocurrency space, but people just use currencies, but they don't have an identity. And like the dollar, pounds, euro, they are all sovereign currencies that add an identity to the people. So I wanted to have a blockchain that kind of work for the people, represent the people, and also make money easier for the people. And that's the reason Odua Coin was born. It was not born to challenge Bitcoin. It was born to create a solution for the people as an alternative viable currency to Bitcoin, because it has a zero transaction fees to run and send Odua Coin on the blockchain. And there is no, it's energy eco-friendly to mine Odua Coin, and also, Udua Coin is peer to peer. It's an open source code, purely decentralized. There's no hierarchy, self governance. So that means anyone can join and use Udua infrastructure. I call it the new world economy. So for me, I'm happy to be in the space that I'll contribute my own aspect to blockchain. And and we know that only 5% are using blockchain. It's still very new, and and anyone can dominate that space. And my question was, why not us? So I'm bringing blockchain with identity. I'm bringing currency that should be identified with the people, so that way they can understand that this money was designed to help and make transaction easy for them. Thank you.
Agree. So even I started into crypto and Web3 as a community manager only. I think it was 3 years back. So I do understand the value of the community that comes into play whenever we are launching a project, of course. So thanks for giving us the brief of your vision and mission statement and what you folks are doing. So next question is that we would love to have an overview of the cryptocurrency and the token, and maybe a few unique things about this currency that you would love to add on to the community, which sets it apart from other coins in the market as of now.
Well, first of all, Odua Coin run on its own blockchain. We are layer one protocol. That means we are not related to Ethereum or Binance or Polygon or Solana. We are the first Pan African blockchain, so that means we are not correlated to Bitcoin, but we are currently open to the market. When we came into the market in 2018, we understand that money is an asset, it's not a service, and money should not be taxed twice. Okay, so we come up with a proof of stake. That means anyone can mine Odua from the comfort of their home. There's no energy required because a lot of people in Africa they could not mine Bitcoin because it was too expensive electricity and it was costly for them. Even though at that time the coin was cheap, but it was very difficult. So I wanted to make a difference. We wanted to create something simpler that would create the same results It's all about transfer of assets from point A to point B. So we created ODUWACOIN on a proof of stake algorithms, mechanisms, a consensus of mechanisms that only validate you when you're on the network. So that means you can buy ODUA and mine ODUA. And currently, there are only 21 million ODUA that we ever exist. There's 15 million ODUA coin in circulation. 6 million coins will be mined over 30 years. Our block space is 120 seconds. So that means it's faster on transactions. And our team works every day to make sure that infrastructure make money easy for the people. Because when you talk about currency, you have to look at cryptocurrency as money. That means it has to be fungible, it has to be immutable, it has to be limited in supply, it has to be scarce, and it has to be divisible. And all this character, Oduacoin has those character to make sure that it represents the true value of money. So Oduacoin is representation of store value and also representation of payments. So when you buy Odua, not only that you are owning Odua coin, you're also protecting your money against inflation because there's inflation everywhere in the world. That means no one can take your Odua coin from you except you force willingly give someone your Odua coin. So Odua coin run on one of the highest encryption blockchain, and you don't understand that blockchain is the technology underpinning cryptocurrency. So just to say and make it a conclusion that Odua coin is the cryptocurrency that was actually designed to make money easier for the indigenous people. Thank you.
Nice, agree. I wish I would have been introduced to Bitcoin a little bit early on in my days. So would request everyone who are here watching to go and have a few odd coin in their portfolio as well. That could be really great. So coming to the next question, as you told that you guys are using proof of stake. So just for the audience, there are different consensus mechanism. Bitcoin works on proof of work, which consumes too much electricity, as said by the centralized folks out there. Anyways, go and do your own research, of course, about that. So, as you told us that you guys are using proof of stake, so would love to know that how you are making the platform secure. As we have heard that a lot of hacks do happen, a lot of security breaches do happen. So, would love the community would love to know that how secure the coin is and the platform is as well.
Well, most of those hack happens on layer two protocol. I've never seen Bitcoin layer one get hacked or Ethereum layer one get hacked. So it's all layer two. We are layer one protocol. It's an open source code. It's an MIT license. So blockchain is not a problem. It's the applications that run on blockchain. So for example, when you create a smart contract on Ethereum, you get hacked. Doesn't mean Ethereum get hacked. It just there's just a backdoor. In our project, it's purely secured. It's never been happening for 7 years. It doesn't mean there's no phishing. There's a difference between hacking and someone phishing your information on your website or someone putting a keylogger on your computer to steal from you. ODUWACOIN is a decentralized ecosystem. So when you're connected to our ecosystem, you're actually on your own. That means whatever happened in your wallet doesn't happen in someone else's wallet. If somebody steals your Bitcoin, it doesn't mean someone's going to steal a Bitcoin from Binance because it's a DeFi. It's a DeFi platform. We are purely DeFi platform. We are non-correlated assets. Odua is purely 100% secure. It runs on its own blockchain, and no one can hack blockchain. Blockchain is one of the most secure encryptions available out there in the world today. But when you run on applications and you download your app and someone monitors your app and take your coin, it doesn't mean there's a difference between the blockchain and the applications that run on the blockchain. Most of the hacks that you see today in the industry are those hacks that's happening on layer two protocol. Some application that is built on the blockchain that is not properly programmed correctly, and people have a backdoor, the developer have a backdoor, and they just put a rock. Or do a coin, there's no layer two, it's only layer one. So that means you can do whatever you want to do with your money. So to answer your question, Odua Coin is purely and fully secure open source blockchain. Anyone can download anyone can download the space, anyone can download it, use it, and it's purely secure. Yes.
Nice. So to the folks who are always wondering about how secure the platform is, how secure the coin is, I think you guys have a answer that how secure Oddwa coin is, just to fulfill the security things and all. So just coming to the next question, like every project in Web3, be it a coin or an NFT project, they do tons and tons of partnerships so that they can venture into new things, they can tap into new communities and new users and new folks as well. So, what are the collaborations or partnerships that ODUWACOIN is working on right now to enhance the adoption and utility of the coin as well?
Well, there's a lot of conversation going on fiat on ramp. a lot of companies, Visa, Mastercards, they're setting us commercial license so someone can be able to use the Odua coin in the ATM machines in the store. So this is going on. You'll find out everywhere now. Visa, Mastercards are playing the big role in the crypto space, and we're in that environment. We have so many commercial licenses now that will allow enable you in the future, because the primary purpose of cryptocurrency is to eliminate human interference and third party. So you want to have the freedom to be able to use your money when you want to use it, take out your money when you want to take it. So Visa and Mastercard are creating all this fiat on ramp. So then you don't longer link the exchanges anymore. You become your own exchange. That means when you have your debit card, you just load your card, you top it up, you pay some fees, and you use your Odua. Those partnerships are going on, and a lot of countries in Africa are looking to adopting Odua coin as their local currencies for mass adoption. So I will not say much. We are still at the primary market. What I tell people is all about positioning. Take position Odua, hold Odua coin. Sky is your limit. We cannot talk about price gauging and price upping. We are just a developer, but infrastructure is so big that great things are going to happen in the future.
So as we have been seeing, tons of economies they are going into recession. Like recently, I think I just today read the news that Netherlands has also declared that they are into recession now. So that's where I feel people should get into crypto, else they could a big recession can see them wipe out their generations of wealth. So this is where crypto can help you guys to store your hard-earned money and not lose your wealth like tons of folks did. So yeah, that is there. So now coming to the next question. So transparency and security, they are very crucial in the crypto world. So how does this project address these both of the concern for investors and users as well? That the chain is transparent and secure for them. So how are we ensuring that thing for the users?
Well, every transaction on blockchain is irrefutable, immutable. There's no counterfeiting on blockchain. Yeah. Most of the currencies in on the world today are counterfeiting, whether it's dollar, pounds, especially in Africa. There are a lot of counterfeit is creating a lot of inflations. Okay, but in cryptocurrency, you can't counterfeit Bitcoin. You can't counterfeit Ethereum. You can't counterfeit Odua. So that's already security for them. And the good thing about it is that there's a DeFi wallet. So when you have your own cold wallet, no one has interaction to do with you. So that means you are practically on your own. If you have your own Odua coin or Trust wallet, he has his own DeFi wallet. Some people choose to use Custodial wallet. We have Odua Pay on App Store, Play Store, but there are many options to keep your coin. The primary thing is don't share your password with anyone. Don't join all those pyramid that tells you that if you have one Odua, we're going to double it to 10 Odua. Odua coin is not a network marketing. Odua coin is money. So when you buy it, you become your own bank. You take control of your own bank like you take control of your own Bitcoin. The good news about Odua, there's no transaction fees to send Odua to families and friends anywhere in the world. So it's powerful. And recessions are coming. So whether your currency is dropping or going up, in the cryptocurrency, your money is protected in your own wallet. Anytime you see that there's a price match or a price, whatever you want to do, you become your own bank. That means you call your own shot. Some people had Bitcoin since 10 years. They have never touched it. Even when the economy crashed, their Bitcoin is still there. And today, we don't know what's going to happen in the next pandemic is coming. So what you're going to use when the fiat currency don't work anymore. So we are moving from humanism to dataism. Data is the new money. And Odua coin is in that environment, in that premise. So I'm telling everyone we are still at the primary market. Get as much as Odua coin you can get. It's still less than $1. So what more can you ask for? The market is still very, very great. Over 7 years, we have never had any news on Odua coin. Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Nice.
security wise, volatility wise, we're on CoinMarketCap, we're on CoinGecko, we're on Crypto.com. The market is live. So that means you can actually go study the market. So this is a fully developed project. It's not a it's not a prototype. It's not a token. It's an altcoin. And so altcoin over 5 years, it's been around over 7 years. So that tells you that Odua coin is here to stay. Thank you.
Nice. Thanks for all this information. I hope the people who are listening to us might have got some new facts from here and where they can, So, guys, you can go on La Token and you can check out the token over there. The details are over there. Go and, just get into the tokenomics, dive deep into the coin, get into the community as well, so as to understand. So now coming to the tokenomics. So for every coin, their tokenomics plays a very vital role. That how are they gonna assign the token to the team, to the investors, in the pre-launch and all the different phases. So we'll love to understand the distribution, supply, and different mechanisms which are in place to ensure this tokenomics and its sustainability for Odua coin.
Do a coin. There's no ICO. We're only doing post development. When you go to LA Token, there's no free coins out there. You have to buy the coin and hold it. Money is not free. We don't give out. We are not trying to develop a project. The infrastructure is already built. There's only 21 million coins, 15.2 million in circulations. There's only 3.5 million coin left at the vote for post development sales. When that 3.5 million is over, you only way you can get it is through friends, family, peer to peer. So LA Token is doing you a favor because you can't actually buy this coin everywhere, but you can find it at LA Token, La Token. So go to La Token, talk as many as Odua coin. The market, there's no liability on the market. You cannot find any 100,000 Odua coin to buy anywhere. So it's very limited in supply, very, very limited in supply. And we have unlimited demand. So that tells you what will happen in the future. Right now, on CoinMarketCap, the market size, we are on 15.2 million coins in circulations. In that 15.2 million, only less than 3 million coins are available for sale on from the developers. Some users are selling, some users don't. Some of them are holding on like a diamond hands. You know what it is. They want to hold their coins for the future. So the good news about Odua, you cannot find 100,000 Odua coin to buy anywhere. So scarcity will create demand, and demand will change the way we think about Odua. So it's a good time to stock up Odua. There is no inflation in Odua. There's no 1 billion Odua in circulation. It's only 15 million. There's a block spacing of 120 seconds. Every 120 seconds, a new coin is minted by the miners as proof of stake algorithms. So when you buy Odua, I encourage you to go to the GitHub. It's compatible with Windows, it's compatible with Mac, it's compatible with Linux computer, Ubuntu. You can mine Odua using GUI. It's a very open source. You can mine Odua. You don't need permission to mine Odua, but you have to get Odua to mine Odua. It's a proof of stake. That means equity. So get much of Odua. And I think there's 3% or 6% yearly return when you're mining Odua. Okay, so I'm telling you, it's very, very inflation proof. So you cannot see any dump on Odua. There's no developer that has 1 million they're going to dump. You can go to the Ledger, the Explorer. You can go to Crypto ID. You can go to Crypto Explorers. They're already showing you all the history, all the genesis of Odua coin. This project has been live since 2018. You can go from the block height Genesis 1 and you see all the history of Odua. It was only 14.2 million coins that was pre-mined. In that 14.2 million, 11 million coins has been around. Only 4 million, less than 4 million is left. So we encourage everyone. Just imagine a country of 1.4 billion in Africa. If everybody decides to have a one Odua coin today, what do you think is going to happen? So I tell everyone, it's purely economics. Do the math and be very smart. Do your due diligence. This is not a project. This is not a baby project. It's a very strong project. It's already live. So you can become a seller. You can become a merchant. You can become a custodian. You can do whatever you do with Bitcoin. You can do with Odua. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
I
you so
guess I
much.
was on mute. Yeah. So really thanks for telling the tokenomics and the distribution of the token as well. So even I believe that like the BRICS nation, that is, they are on a rise as of now. Like their economy is being developed, and people are slowly starting to earn more and looking for more ways of invest and to secure their current wealth as well. So I feel that's where like looking back 10 years, there were very less digital payments and everything happening around Asian and Western nations. Now we have tons of things like UPI and other things which are processing digital payments, and I feel cryptocurrencies is the next upcoming thing. And with the penetration of internet into all these nations, I think the penetration will be pretty easy as well. So what ODUWACOIN is doing for their community, so that the community feels strong belief in investing with ODUWACOIN, and what is happening with the community? Would love to know that.
We are very indigenous focused. We are very cultural focused. Uh, this is a socially focused project. I will tell you right now, a lot of governments in Africa are looking to Odua. because this is the only blockchain that represents Africa. Okay, so we have 1.7 billion. Doesn't mean that you cannot buy this coin in Japan, you cannot buy in China. Like I said, money should have an identity. Odua Coin is doing to transactions what internet did to telecommunication. So in a few years to come, we're going to see a lot of countries like Ghana, Nigeria, Senegal, Gambia, stores and businesses are looking to using Odua Coin as a payment settlement, and which is very huge because there's a call to actions now that they want to have an identity. They understand that Bitcoin is very expensive. If you send $1,000, you got to pay like $30 to do transaction fees. And in Ethereum, is the gas fee is very high. So there are other cryptocurrencies like Polygon or Cardano. They're trying to make the gas fee low. In Odua, from the get-go, the layer one protocol, you send 1 million Odua, you pay zero to nothing. So that's what African is looking for. They are looking for something that will not create hardship in the continent, because money is an asset, it's not a service. You cannot tax money twice. If I send money to my mother, why am I going to charge my mother to send money to her? But in Bitcoin and Ethereum, you don't have this choice. You have to pay the gas fee. You have to pay the fees. But in Odua, there is no fees. That's powerful. So that's what Africans are looking for. A money that works for them and doesn't create a hardship. And that's what Odua can represent. So we are having conversation right now with a lot of the countries. Our goal is to make sure that Odua coin becomes a cryptocurrency, just like Bitcoin in El Salvador. We want to make sure Odua coin is a sovereign currency that represents the people in Africa. So the talk is ongoing. And I think it's very important for our community, whether you're in Antigua, whether you're in Jamaica, whether you're in Bora Bora, whether you're in St. Lucia, whether you're in Nigeria, whether you're in Ghana. When you look at the internet today, there's no one blockchain currency that represents them except Odua. And that's priceless. And they must act. You cannot take a knife to a gunfight. You have to come with a gun to fight with gunfight. And Odua coin has been ready, positioning to change the way money moves through Africa and the rest of the world. Thank you.
So thanks for informing about what's happening in the community, and the folks who are interested to know. You guys can just go to the website, join the community, check out for yourself what is happening, and then you guys can go and further be a part of the project by investing in the project as well. So next question coming from my end would be, let me just think. What should I ask? Okay, I have a set of questions, but the time is running out. So and your time, like that's why I'm thinking to have a good question at the end. Okay, so a lot of people must be interested in knowing what milestones are there in the upcoming 3 months or maybe 6 months, or where are you planning to take the project in the next upcoming time. So would love to have your thoughts over that.
It's all about mass adoption. It's all about awareness, market position, market penetrations. We're at Latokin because we want people to know about this project. If we're not in Latokin right now, people will not know about Odua. So we continue to partner with companies that create exposures, and because a lot of people want to buy Odua, they don't know where. So now we're happy that we're in Latokin, and also where our Visa and Mastercard is coming up. So that means we'll be the first in Africa to have a crypto on-ramp first layer one project that have their own Visa card embedded in it. So you don't have to deal with third party. So that means when you have a dual coin, you can just go to your local currencies and just get fiat out of it. That's what everybody wants. They want quick settlements, they want store value, they want payments. And that's what cryptocurrency is designed for. It's designed to make money easier for the people. Anything else around there is just bogus. We have to go straight to why cryptocurrency, why Satoshi came up with a plan. It's all about store value, ownership, and payment. And that's what Odua is prepared to tackle in Africa. Because when you look at Africa, a lot of the currencies in Africa are weak currencies. So when you leave Africa, the money dies with you. You can't take Naira to Germany. You can't take Ghana cities to. Imagine you have a currency now that's borderless
Yeah.
payment that you can settle every transactions from Nigeria to Ghana, from Ghana to Senegal, from Senegal to Zimbabwe with Odua coin. And that's priceless. So the people must wake up to understand that if they don't join Odua today, the opportunity comes once in every 200 years. We have paid our own price. We have done our own thing. Like I said again, Odua coin was designed to make money easier for the people. It's not a competition, it's a solution. Odua is a
Yeah.
solution, not a competition to Bitcoin, not a competition to Ethereum. We care less what Ethereum is doing. We care less what Bitcoin is doing because we understand the problem in the continent and we should be ready to solve it. That's what Odua coin is prepared to do. Thank you.
Agree. Agree. So yeah, even I feel the same, that as you are living there, you understand the people better, you understand their needs, what they are looking for much better compared to someone who is building a very good thing or maybe a solution outside of the country. So thanks for all these great answers, King Odua. I'll say, like people should know you by that name. So thanks for your time. So it was great getting acquainted to the project, what you are doing for your community, and what are the milestones. Along with that, we shed light on how secure the platform is, what partnerships are going to happen, and what is coming into that platform very soon enough. So, in case anyone still has some questions about the coin, feel free to join the community. Feel free to ask your questions over there. There will be people responding to you where you can get to know more about the coin, how to buy it, how to invest in it, how to hold it, and all such questions. So, feel free to join the community and type your questions over there. So,
We are very, we are
now,
also we are very proud token. We know when La Token came up in 2018, our project was already live, and now in 2023, we are positioned, we're here. So it's a great thing to expand because it's all about having access to the cryptocurrency. And we know that La Token, 7% of the users are in Africa. And so now they can now have access to Odua coin. Doesn't matter they're in Ghana, they're in Nigeria. Through La Token now, they can now have access to, because they complain like, where can we buy Odua? Why don't you know in La Token? We say, okay, we're going to be in La Token, and we did our visibility studies. A lot of users are in Nigeria from Latoken, Ghana, Senegal, Kenyan, and now they now have access to one of the first indigenous cryptocurrency. So I think it's a very beautiful partnership. Thank you for having me on this call.
thanks, King Odwa. Thanks everyone for coming there, and hope to see you in the community, guys. Have fun with the coin. See ya.
They can join us at ODUWACOIN.io. We're on Telegram, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram. Just go ODUWACOIN. Just hashtag ODUWACOIN. You can find us, and someone will be able to guide you and make sure you have your first ODUWACOIN. Thank you. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.